breast milk. Weston is 23 weeks old. He'll be 6 months old on Monday. I can't even believe that time is flying by so quickly. I am absolutely desperate to be with all 4 of my children. You guys already know the situation. So I was listening to some motivational style content this morning that talks about the power of manifesting and
doors open on the left at Forest Park.
Making verbal and mental kind of demands that trick yourself into believing that you already have what it is that you want. It's the law of attraction, but it's more practical than that. And I don't know, I don't feel like just good. And excuse me, that's the whole entire thing. Supposedly, like, the key to this is like making yourself feel good in the situation that you're in while exploring and fantasizing in a way that's real about where you want to be or should be, but making yourself believe that that's where you are and that you already have it. Has anyone actually been successful in that way? Like,
it's
cold in this train and you should be like all hot and humid. I've been wearing all black because it's your funeral. And everywhere I go, I just continue to keep like thorough documentation. I was super in shape, like the best like health of my life when my daughter Alexis was like 13 months old. Between 13 and 15 months of her life, I was like prepping to compete NPC. No, I would say between like 12 months and like 15 months. So I'm trying to get back on board with that and just staying focused on fitness and just doing all of the things that I've always done and just trying to ignore like any adversity, like document it, write it down, mostly for my novel, because when the novel comes out I need to have like record of all this shit. Xavier is still acting wild as ever, like several days of consistent behavior where he's incredibly supportive and loving and kind and compassionate, and then randomly out of nowhere he's just like, unrecognizable with regards to the way that he acts. He's not quit smoking cigarettes, which was a promise to me while I was pregnant with Weston, that he would quit smoking cigarettes. He spent like a whole month not even smoking cigarettes. And then he just started again, and it's been really bad. He's been smoking a whole lot. So hopefully he'll get that under control, sooner than later. I hate the odor. I'm still pumping breast milk I'm doing it 3 times a day and feeding the baby once a day on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for like a 2-hour period.
Pull that door close. Close that door.
I'm trying to think of other updates. The big kids are good. Phoebe's gonna start college this year. Lewis is doing well, applying for jobs. Alexis is doing well. She's still doing dance and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for those things. I can't wait for my mansion and my beautiful, safe, reliable vehicle, like the one that I had, but like probably an upgrade. And I'm just applying and trying to find the next best steps to get there. I'm thinking I need to start doing more interviewing of other people and kind of like less of the personal blogging. I have nothing really going on with regards to changes, so I think I'm just going to leave that for a while, let that sit, and go over to GoPro solo and start doing like interviews with people and posting those. I'm getting bored with it all, you know, like there's not been much payout, very minimal payout, and I feel like they've been making me like fight other people's battles, which is fine, but as I've said this a number of times, if I'm fighting someone else's battle and then that makes me a victim, we're still in the same situation we were in before. You know, we have to, you can't be a sacrifice to save someone. You know, that doesn't work, because if one person is sacrificed, then it ripples out to everyone around them, you know, whether directly or indirectly. So there has to be a way of moving forward and creating positive impact without causing anyone else detriment. And that's what I've been saying this entire time. With regards to the stalking and hacking, it's so lame, it's so tired, it's so exhausted. Like, get the fuck over yourselves. It literally is just the dumbest, most boring thing that these people could do. We're 5 years in, and they just, it's like it went away for like a whole year, and now all of a sudden, like, the same losers who don't know how to write a storyline are back, you know, copycatting. So sad. Be original, you know what I mean? Like, do something to contribute and impact this storyline in a way that makes my life better, that makes other people's situations better, and in a way that you would appreciate having done for your own life. I say it all the time. That's what one love means to me. You know, if you wouldn't want it done to you, don't do it to someone else. And if it's not going to benefit you, it's probably not, like, if you were that person, it's probably not going to benefit them. So it's pretty simple. I'm going to go to see our baby. Oh. And then we'll see what happens after that. We're on a 7:30 curfew right now, and we are, and Xavier wants to leave there desperately. Do you want to tell them about why you want to leave?
You already know why I want to leave.
No, I know, but do you want to tell them?
Yeah, because you want
I'm
one of those
on
people
the
to harm
line.
me. You want one of those people to harm me.
They have like 30 characters playing Xavier, and like 4 of them are really mentally ill, and I have to like guess which one is going to show up that day. It's so fucking dumb. So he comes up to me randomly and says that we're threatening him and that he wants to leave. I truly don't know the best decision. So I'm trying to be able to make an accurate determination for him as well as myself. Like, is he imagining these things? Is this really going on? He's also engaging in really grotesque behaviors at times. predicted, and it's literally taking a day by day by day by day kind of approach, pivoting where and when I need to. It's really a big ghetto shit for me. Like, they have done this to me my entire life. It's supposedly like a lesson in influence. They put us around with people who are a certain way to see what the effect will be, the influence will be, how strong the influence will be. It's so annoying and just dumb. I've said it a million times. There is no purpose. It has not existed me or my children. And it's just so dumb. So we're arriving now at Forest Park for our visit. And I'll check in with you guys later. I just wanted to update. We are in this place. It is not really the best.
This is Forest Park. As far as this train
We're
goes,
just paying.
all passengers must leave the train.
Everything. But I think I'm gonna just take a spin off approach and go back to my original intended purpose with my social media. And kind of shift, because that's what you have to do. The haters and the hatred and the circumstances that are unrelated that cause difficulty with accomplishing your goals are always going to come. And I'm learning that, like, I can't, even when I see these haters and circumstances and like I can predict them, I'm not in control of them. So when I'm like on my path, whenever there's some sort of intrusion or obstruction, I have to just simply, keep my one foot where it is and just move my other foot so that when that blockage, that obstruction clears itself, I can get back to it. So that's what we're working on today. We're still in this system of we're living in this neighborhood, Lincoln Park. It's one of the nicest and most expensive neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. So we're focusing on that and just doing our best to really focus.